What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Season 3 of the Jurassic World Evolution 2 Sanctuary Park. Last we left off, we brought in, I think it's 10 dinosaurs? Yeah, 10 different species. 4 carnivores and 6 herbivores. So yeah, that's 10 species. And we let them just live out their lives and see what happens. And we've got a few left, I guess. Yeah, we only got one Ankylodocus left because the other one died to the Acrocanthosaurus. But yeah, somebody actually commented something, and I thought it was a really good idea. Like, instead of giving them 2 random genes, give them all a 25% chance of getting a certain gene. And then they can all be different. That's actually a really good idea, and it won't be nearly as convoluted as what I was doing here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do from now on. So we're going to release 6 more herbivores and 4 more carnivores, and we're going to see what happens here. Alright, our first herbivore for today is... okay, a relatively small herbivore, Homalocephalae. So if we go into Homalocephalae, we'll probably put them here. They'll probably be eaten very quickly either way. So we'll just throw them here. Randomize that. 25% chance of each gene. Alright, so now I've given them traits so they have a 25% chance of getting each trait. I don't want it to be 50-50 simply because I want them to be different. Okay, we got one that's fit, humble and fit, defensive and fit, fit and quenched, fit. Wait, are they guaranteed to be fit? Oh no, there's one that's like defensive, humble, and long-lived. Alright, so yeah, we've got different ones with different traits. So we're going to add them all in. And then we're going to release them one by one, and then we'll move on to herbivore number 2. Like we did last time, we're going to alternate between 2 hatcheries. So let's release Homalocephalae. First time we'll let this guy be in here. Oh, these cute little dudes. You know, we should probably automate them. Once they start dying down, then we'll probably do that. Alright, so that's Homalocephalae taken care of. Let's move on to herbivore number 2, which we're going to throw in here. Our second herbivore for the episode is... Gigantospinosaurus. Okay, we've got a stegosaur being added in. So Gigantospinosaurus, we'll throw that in, randomize the colors, give each gene a 25% chance of it showing up. There we go, so we'll have 6 Gigantospinosaurs here. So we'll look at their traits and see what they've got. We got one with no traits, one that's docile, humble, and resilient, one that's humble and quenched, defensive, strong, and long-lived, and defensive, resilient, and fit. Alright, cool. And we got a couple with no traits at all. So that can happen as well. Alright, this is actually a really good idea. It's not nearly as convoluted as what I've been doing in the last episode. So this is actually a lot easier. So, whoever suggested that, shout out to you. Thank you. Alright, let's release the Gigantospinosaurs. Alright, so that's our second herbivore done. Let's move on to herbivore number 3. Our third herbivore for today is... Iguanodon. Okay, alright. We'll release that, and we'll get random... Let's filter that to herbivores. Thank you. Alright, let's get to... Where is it? Iguanodon. Right here. I want to get some random ones. I want to see if I can get both evolution and dominion. Alright, so for our third herbivore, we got an evolution one that's tolerant, an evolution one that's skittish, tolerant, and humble, a dominion one that's skittish, resilient, and has a small appetite, and a dominion one that's strong, long-lived, and fit. Alright, let's go. So there is a chance they might get one that's like all the traits. Yeah, there's a small chance. It's a very small chance, but a chance nonetheless. Alright, so we got 2 Dominion ones and 2 Evolution ones, it looks like. Alright. That is herbivore number 3 done. Let's move on to herbivore number 4. Alright, our 4th herbivore for today is another stegosaur, Chunkingosaurus. Okay. Alright, so we'll throw that in. Chunkingosaurus should be right over here. Let's modify the genome. There we go. Now they should have a 25% chance of getting each trait. What do we got? One that's nocturnal, quenched, and small appetite. Defensive, tolerant, and long-lived. Strong, tolerant, and quenched. And defensive, resilient, and long-lived. Alright. So we'll have some specimens that live longer than others, it looks like. Let's go. Another stegosaur. Imagine we get Stegosaurus here. Imagine we get Stegoceratops even. Alright, so that's herbivore number 4 done. Let's move on to herbivore number 5. Alright, our 5th herbivore for today is Dryosaurus. Dreadnoughtus cannot get a break. We're so close to getting him, yet we get Dryosaurus every time. Those alien-looking creatures. They are cute, though. They are cute. Alright, so the Dryosaurs should be all set. Let's look at their traits. Resilient, social, long-lived, and fit. Resilient, long-lived, and small appetite. Defensive, humble, and resilient. Strong, tolerant, and fit. And tolerant, humble, and resilient. Alright. So we should have some that heal relatively quickly. So, alright, let's release the Dryosaurs. That'll be herbivore number 5. So these guys will probably be picked off relatively quickly. Alright, so that's herbivore number 5. Let's move on to herbivore number 6. Alright, our 6th and final herbivore for the episode is... Oh god. Okay, Therizinosaurus. Alright. As always... Okay, piss off. As always, we'll add in 2 of them. So we'll put Therizinosaurus in. We've always put 2 in. Let's put 2 in. That's 1, and then this is 2. Alright, so 2 Therizinos are being added in. They've been in all 3 of these sanctuary builds. So we're going to have to see what happens here. So this one is skittish, tolerant, and long-lived. And this one is resilient, long-lived, and fit. Alright. Hopefully they'll be able to stand up to the acro anyway. Let's release the Therizinos. Let's go. Oh, we've got a brown and red one. Kind of like a turkey. So these guys will probably be able to stand up to the acro. The Therizinos have yet to fight large carnivores. And let's release the other one. Alright. So that's all 6 herbivores added in. So this area is not as filled as this area, but hopefully that'll change when we release the carnivores. So without further ado, let's move on to the carnivores. Alright, our first carnivore of the episode is... Utahraptor. Okay. We'll throw that in. Another one that can compete with Pyroraptor and, what's the other one? Troodon. We'll put that to carnivore and piscivore. So let's go ahead and put Utahraptor in, modify the genome. But here's what we're going to do to balance it out. If we get Indominus Rex, Indoraptor, or Scorpius Rex, we're going to give them a 25% chance to get negative traits. Just so we don't lose any of our creatures like we did last time. Defensive, strong, and tolerant. Defensive, humble, and resilient. Aggressive, humble, and resilient. And aggressive, social, and nocturnal. Alright, so we'll throw in the 4 Utahraptors. We should be good to go. So the Utahraptors will probably fight the smaller carnivores and hunt down the Homalocephalae, I would imagine. Let's release them. Ooh, I like that one. The one with the blue. That That one looks nice. I kind of like that one. You know, I should name you. Well, I've already got one named Blue Jay, so let me just name you Sub-Zero. That's what I'll name you. You can be Sub-Zero, the Oviraptor. Where are my Spinoraptors? Where's the blue one? Alright, you're not it. You're not it. There you are, the blue one. I think I have a name for you. You can be Sapphire. There we go. Alright, that's carnivore number 1. Let's move on to carnivore number 2. Alright, our second carnivore is Cryolophosaurus. Okay. We'll throw that in, and we'll give them the same thing that we gave the Utahraptors. Since these guys are relatively larger, let's make 3 of them. There we go. Cryolophosaurus is being thrown in. I don't know if they'll be able to compete with the Acro, but they'll be there anyway. Alright, so we got humble, strong and quenched, strong and aggressive, resilient, and fit. Oh, I did not mean to put all 4 in there, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, again, the Therizinos are kind of just chilling in the back area a little bit. Alright, so let's speed this up so we can release the cryos a bit quicker. And let's go. These guys are relatively small. Actually, this biome fits perfectly for them. So I think that was carnivore number 2. Yeah, we got Utahraptor and Cryolophosaurus. Alright, so what is carnivore number 3 going to be? Baryonyx. Okay, we'll add that in. And this time we'll only add 3. I'm going to make sure of that. So Baryonyx, you can go in here. Alright, so we'll only add 3 Baryonyxes. So we'll do that. Alright, so what do we got? Resilient and quenched, social, resilient, and small appetite. Strong, aggressive, and humble. Humble, resilient, and small appetite. And aggressive, social, and long-lived. Alright, so let's get a strong one. Let's get an aggressive one. No, let's get, I guess, this one, and we'll get this one, just because it's limbo. Just because it's limbo. So we'll get 3 Baryonyxes, and we'll see how they fare against some of these guys. Let's release the Baryonyx. Alright, since we've got piscivores here, I'm just going to go ahead and put fish feeders in here. Just in case they prefer that. And we'll put some here. There we go. Alright, so that's carnivore number 3. Let's move on to carnivore number 4. And our 4th and final carnivore for this episode is another medium-sized carnivore, Metracanthosaurus. Alright, so we'll throw them in as well. Metracanthosaurus should be over here. I think this is Metracanthosaurus's first time being here. So let's see what these guys end up getting. We'll probably get 3 of them, like we did with the berries. Small appetite, tolerant, quenched, tolerant, resilient, long-lived, social, long-lived, quenched, defensive, strong, and nocturnal. We'll get one that's strong. We'll get these 3. Alright, speed that up so we can release Metracanthosaurus all the quicker. Alright, so we have more threats. More variety of creatures in this park. Or sanctuary, even. Alright, so let me go ahead and change the settings so we can put this into motion. Alright, I just went ahead and turned everything on. So now all the dinosaurs should, you know, do whatever. What I should do, if the homalocephalate population declines a bit, then I'll automate them. That's what I'll do. Alright, so how many Pyroraptors do we have left? These are the original Pyroraptors. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so 1 died. We've still got 5 Pyroraptors left. We got a fight between 2 Utahraptors. Ooh. Fighting for alpha dominance, I would imagine. A Therizinosaurus just killed a Gigant Spinosaurus. They are so tiny compared to them. Holy crap, it's not even funny how tiny they are. So we have our first death, the Gigant Spinosaurus. You know what? I'll name you Maroon. You can be Maroon, and you can be, I don't know, Star? I'll name you Star. So we got Maroon and Star. Let's go. Meanwhile, the Acro is kind of just chilling in his own, minding his own business. You know what? I might name you Goliath. You can be Goliath. Goliath the Acro. We got two Chunkings fighting for alpha status. I might name you Snow. Snowflake. I'll name you Snowflake. Don't I have another white one somewhere? I think you're the same pattern. We got a bunch of white ones. Cool. Alright, we got some Iguanodons. This is the Dominion skin for the Iguanodon. What are your traits? Fit, long-lived, and strong. Okay, so you're one of the stronger ones. We had Aladar last time. We'll name you Crone. You know, from Dinosaur. Oh, I think Crone's about to fight something. A Baryonyx. Okay. Is this the Limbo skin? Yeah, this is the Limbo. I'll name you Limber. You can be Limber. And those guys are, calling it off. A fake out. Yeah, we don't want to confuse you for Limbo, so we've got Limber. We got a fight between these two Metracanthosaurs. They're probably fighting for dominance. Ooh, Maroon is going after another Gigant Spinosaurus, it looks like. Wait, did you go after the first one? Yeah, you did! Maroon has already killed two of them. We got a Utahraptor going after a Homalocephale. Ooh! Ouch. I'm gonna wait for the Homalocephale population to decline a little bit more. We got Snowflake, a Pyroraptor, hunting down another Homalocephale. We got a fight between Star and another Gigant Spinosaurus. Yeah, they're just killing those Stegosaurs off left and right. Oh, piss off, Dr. Wu. Meanwhile, we've got the last living Ankylodocus. We'll call you Jimbo. You can be Jimbo. Sub-Zero is, I think, hunting down another Homalocephale, it looks like. Or, oh no, one of these guys! A Dryosaurus. Oh, we got a fight between, what's Clip? Oh, Cryolophosaurus! A Cryolophosaurus and a Metracanthosaurus going at it. Ooh. Goliath? Goliath fighting Sapphire. Oh no. Sapphire, it might be over for you, buddy. Sapphire killed by Goliath. Okay. Alright, I think the Homalocephale population is beginning to decline because a Troodon is going after one right now. You know what? Let's start automating the Homalocephale. Yep, they're dropping like flies. Up, we got a fight between a Pentaceratops and a Spinoraptor. Ooh. How many Pentaceratops do we have left? We got 1, 2, 3. Only 3 left. Alright, this one's at 49%. They'll probably call it off. Yep, that Spinoraptor won. I can't believe Sapphire died. My favorite Spinoraptor. We got Pyroraptors hunting down an Edmontosaurus, it looks like. Another Pyroraptor versus Troodon fight. 2 Cryolophosaurs duking it out. Probably fighting for alpha status, I would imagine. Alright, so now we should have more carnage going on because there's more dinosaurs. We got a Maiasaura that made its way over here. I should probably give you some food. What? Crone and Limber? I need to see what happens here. Ooh. Crone is pretty strong. I don't know about Limber, though. Ouch. That had to hurt. I think they might call off their fight. Ooh. Yeah, they might call it off. Yep. Oh, and Crone, or sorry, Limber actually won that fight. Social, long-lived, and aggressive. We got 2 iguanodons fighting for alpha status. I want to visit that Maiasaura for a second. I want to see what you've got. You're missing ground nut. Let me give you that. Oh, we got a fight between Sub-Zero and a Pyroraptor. Ooh. Pyroraptor killed by Utahraptor. I think, yeah, the Pyroraptors, I think, are going to die left and right now because of the Utahraptors. I do believe. Alright, so where are the Therizinos? Where have they gone? Well, there's one. There's Star right over here. With a Maiasaura, it looks like. And there's the other. Maroon. Ooh, saying that, Maroon and Goliath are kind of next to each other. We got 2 Pentaceratops probably fighting for dominance. Ooh, I love that. I love how they're able to initiate fights. I wonder, will the Therizino and Goliath fight each other? Is this Spinoraptor? Okay, Sapphire's dead. No, there's still 2 more. We got Iguanodon and Crone fighting for alpha dominance. I think. Yeah, Crone's the alpha so far. Ooh. We're gonna have to see what happens here. Iguanodon's pretty common here, it looks like. And it looks like Crone has lost his alpha status. This guy here is the new alpha, it looks like. Yeah, he took that title. I'll name you Sunburn. You can be Sunburn, the Iguanodon. We got a fight between a Pentaceratops and Goliath. Yeah, I don't think that Pentaceratops is gonna survive. I think Goliath's got this in the bag. Yep. Another kill for Goliath. Let's go. What are you on now? 5 kills, 5 wins, and no losses. What's your level? You're level 5. You're a tyrant now. He's definitely the apex predator of these parts. We got a fight between a Spinoraptor and a Metracanthosaurus. Now, these guys are around the same size. Metra might be a little bit bigger. Ooh, it doesn't look too good for the Metracanthosaurus. Yeah, they're calling it off. 4% against 86%. Yeah, this Spinoraptor is actually pretty strong. Wait, what are your traits? Aggressive, quenched, but you are weak. Maybe you just got lucky. Pyroraptor hunting down another Edmontosaurus, it looks like. How many of these guys do we have left? 1, 2... Alright, that one's dead. That one's... Snowflake is dead. Oh, you're the last living Pyroraptor. Oh, no, there's one more left. There's one more left. So I think there's only 2 left, it looks like. Utahraptor hunting down another Homalocephalae, which is not surprising. These guys are socializing with each other. We got a Metracanthosaurus going up against... Ooh, getting killed by a Cryolophosaurus. That's the... I think that's the first Metracanthosaurus dead. Oh no, one died. So you're the last living Metracanthosaur. What should I name you? Blank. I'll just name you Blank. You can be Blank. We got a fight between Sunburn and Limber now. We'll have to see what happens here. Ooh. Sunburn literally towers over Limber. Ooh. Meanwhile, we got a fight between Star and a Cryolophosaurus, but this is more important. I want to see Limber in action. Ouch. Limber did win that fight. 23% against 78%. What's your stat? Long-lived, social, and aggressive. Alright, Star. You were at 73%. You were just fighting a Cryolophosaurus. 43%. Yeah, it's not looking too good for this guy. Right here. Injured at 44% health. We got a fight between a Pyroraptor and Sub-Zero. I think this one might die. 79%. Oh, you're starving. Yep, dead. We got a fight between Blank and a Cryolophosaurus. And there goes the last living Metracanthosaurus. Well, the Cryolophosaurus play no games. Let's see, what are your stats like? 4 wins and only 1 loss. And you're a level 5 as well. What are your traits? Quenched and strong. Okay. Pentaceratops versus another Cryolophosaurus. Then we got Goliath going after a Gigant Spinosaurus. How many of those do we have left? That was the last one. Okay. Let's see what happens here. The last, I believe... No, there's 2 more Pentaceratops. We got a Spinoraptor going after a Cryolophosaurus that just died. That guy just died to a Spinoraptor. Damn, the Spinoraptors are not letting up. They are really not. We can call you Zebra. We'll call you Zebra. We got Crone going up against another Barry. Ooh, one of the subordinate Barrys. What's this one all about? Quenched and resilient, while you are fit, long-lived, and strong. Crone's the alpha again. Did Crone... Not Crone. Did Sunburn die or something? Where's Sunburn? Alright, Crone won that fight. No, Sunburn's alive. Sunburn's alive. He's just fast asleep. We got another Utahraptor. I think the Pyroraptors are about to go extinct. Yep, they've officially went extinct. I think that was the last Pyroraptor. Yeah, they're extinct. The Utahraptors have taken over this bit. Do we have any Troodons left? Wait, I could just check the hatchery, couldn't I? Do we have any Troodons left? Let's take a look. No, they're all gone. All of them are gone. So the Troodons and the Pyroraptors have officially gone extinct. Now the Utahraptors run this area. We got a fight between Maroon and a Pentaceratops, it looks like. Ooh. 61% against 100%. We'll have to see what happens here. Come on, Pentaceratops, you got this. Yep, get a headbutt in. Let's go. You guys have been rivals since Season 1, and it looks like they're calling off their fight. Alright. We got a fight between Goliath and a Spinoraptor. 35% against 100%. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Yep, didn't get a single hit in. Which means Zebra is the last of his kind. One was... I think both of them were killed by Goliath. It's only a matter of time before Goliath kills Zebra. Should we update a little bit? Make the Pyroraptors and the... You know what? Screw it. Let's release a couple more Pyroraptors and a couple more Troodons. I just want to see if we can, you know, modify them a bit. So we'll get some new Pyroraptors and some new Troodons. Let's see what they got. We got social, strong and quenched, tolerant and fit, defensive and long-lived, nocturnal and quenched, aggressive and quenched, tolerant, humble, and long-lived. Alright, let's throw those in. We want something that can kind of stand up to... We got another Homalocephaly being attacked by Sub-Zero. That's fine. Alright, we'll get 3 more. If we can get a strong one, let's go. Resilient, and maybe defensive. Let's go. Since we still have 2 Pentaceratops knocking about, we'll get 3 more. Sauropods I don't think really matter that much. And let's see if we can get maybe a couple more Spinoraptors. And just do the same thing with them. Might as well, right? Let's release the new and improved Pentaceratops. Since we've still got 2 knocking about, I figured we'd just get 3 more. So now these are new and improved, upgraded versions of the ones we had. Let's release the Pyroraptors while we're here, too. They're coming back, stronger than ever. And let's go ahead and release the Troodons. The new and improved ones. There we go. Now they'll probably fight each other and the Utah Raptors. And speaking of which, let's release the 2 Spinoraptors. Up, we got a fight between Sunburn and a Baryonyx. Let's see what happens here. So this is the same blue-striped Baryonyx from before. We'll have to see what happens here. We got a Homalocephale making chirping noises in the background. Yep, those guys are retreating. Aw, you're cute. Look at you. How adorable you are. Alright, so hopefully Goliath will have more challenging prey. Alright. You're one of the original ones, so you're definitely going to be a lot weaker. You're going to get absolutely destroyed by Goliath. We already got a Troodon that just died to a Pyroraptor. This one has a social trait. So yeah, the Pyroraptors and the Troodons are just going to fight each other. We got a fight between Zebra and Star. Zebra's the last living member of the original Spinoraptors. Ooh, and I think you are going to die, unless you get a hit in. Oh, you got a hit in. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it's not looking too good for Zebra. The last original Spinoraptor. 78%, that's not bad. We got a Cryolophosaurus going up against one of the original Pentas. We got a fight between Crone and Limber. And the 2 new Spinosaurs or Spinoraptors are duking it out, it looks like. Ooh. I don't think anyone's gonna win these fights. They're just gonna call off their fight. 50% against 60%. Yeah, Limber is definitely stronger than Crone. The Troodons are still dropping like flies. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I could just check here. How many Troodons do I have left? Or do we have left? 7. I mean, we still got 7 left. We got 2 Pentaceratopses fighting each other. Goliath... Oh, no. Goliath just attacked Jimbo. The Ankylodocus. That is so sad. We got a fight between Star and a Pentaceratops, one of the original Pentaceratopses. He did get a hit in. We have yet to see a fight between one of the Therizonos and Goliath. We have yet to see that. What's Goliath gonna do? You're gonna hunt Jimbo? No, not again. Not Jimbo. Oh, you gotta... Yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Yep. And there goes the last Ankylodocus. You survived to the next episode, but that doesn't say much. I am so sorry. It looks like the Myosaurus, some of them have made their way over to here, it looks like. There's a lot more action here than there is here. We got a Pentaceratops that just died to a fight with a Spinoraptor. Sunburn and Crone are fighting again. Probably fighting for alpha dominance, I would imagine. Alright. Not much else is really happening here, aside from the occasional Troodon hunting down a Dryosaurus or Homalocephale. But yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap it up and call it a day. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.